Alright, guys, so here is another Patreon request, and this one comes from Captain Omni, who basically asked me to do a crossover pairing between Superman and She-Hulk. To which I immediately said, when I wrote this, I said out loud, is this a fucking joke? Yeah, because literally let me say this right out the gate, this would never work, like, on so many levels. And it always bothered me, and this is why it's the same reason I never liked, Superman and Wonder Woman together, because it's literally just a power coupling, and we're just like, you just want to watch two super beings fuck. That's really it. Like, people just want to see two super beings just fuck each other's brains out. That's literally it. And like, oh yeah, Superman could totally fuck She-Hulk without ripping her apart now, even because he can't do that with Lois. I'm like, well, yeah, but that's not the point. And the other thing is too is like, I think a lot of people, like, it's not just like that, but also, like, the other thing a lot of people forget is that Superman and Clark and Jennifer Walters have two vastly different personalities. They are two vastly different people for so many reasons. Like, it's not even funny as to how different they are from two people. Now, I'm not trying to shit on Omni, and knowing Omni, I'm pretty sure he did this as like a joke. I have this sneaking suspicion that, yeah, Omni did send me this as like a fucking joke, because that was my only reaction, really, was this has got to be like some kind of joke, right? Like, he's pulling my leg. Like, that's the only way I can imagine any of this. So, yeah. So let's get into it now. Barring the fact that the idea of Superman and She-Hulk fucking, the main thing is that they are like, this would not work on so many levels. I usually try to find on some grounds, I'm like, well, maybe I can find like levels of them working as a relationship, and yeah, I could see that like Clark and Jennifer would definitely like agree on like the law and all of that, and I do think these two would definitely be like work friends at best. Like, the idea of Clark and Jennifer as like friends, yeah, totally. They both have like a sense of duty. They both have a sense of love for their families, obviously. They both love their cousins, no matter how much of a headache they both give them respectively. So, yeah, I think they could meet on common ground with that, but really, everything else, oh my god, this is just not good on so many levels. This is just, neither of them would work, like, not even as like a date, really, because like, Jennifer, when she's not working as, working as a lawyer, she's basically out being a party girl. She's out being like, the talk of the, like, she basically wants people to look at her. She wants to be, oogled. She wants to be like this free spirit, and Clark's, old farm boy, as Superman is my favorite DC superhero, I know that Clark doesn't do that. He doesn't like go to clubs. He doesn't like doing that. It makes him feel uncomfortable, and he doesn't like he's also a little old-fashioned in that I don't think he would appreciate someone objectifying themselves, even though, like, here's the thing, I think Superman would be like, well, that's your thing, it's not my thing. Like, that's what his answer would be, like, it's not, like, let me rephrase that, because I phrased it wrong. I don't think Superman would have a problem with Jennifer objectifying herself, because it's, again, it's her life, not his life, but that's her lifestyle, and Superman has never been, like, the one to be like, I don't like being the loudest one in the room. That's not my thing. He also doesn't have that party life mentality. He doesn't have any of that. And I think that would just, like, her going, like, them going to clubs or, like, karaoke and all that, it just, like, Clark isn't, like, he's not built like that. Yeah, we've seen Superman go to bars and whatnot, but really, he's just there to hang out with friends. It wouldn't be, like, on a date, whereas Jennifer would be out flirting with every other guy. And I'm not saying, and I'm not trying to slut-shame She-Hulk, she's one of my favorite female superheroes, I'm just saying that's who Jen is. Like, at her core, Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, is all about being the loudest one in the room, and because she's the strongest one in the room. being She-Hulk made her feel free, and Superman is a little too. I think like Jen would see him as like, you'd be like, Clark, you're a really nice guy, but honestly, your club life ain't for you. Like, club life ain't for you. All of this, and even like, I think like also I do think Jennifer would try to come on to Superman, like he would just be like, I don't know what to do here. And she'd be like, are you really faster than a speeding bullet, or is that metaphor for something else? And he'd be like, I think I hear the crypto barking. I think I left him in the in the Fortress of Solitude. Bye. Boom. Fly off. But yeah, I see them as friends. Totally, I could definitely see like Jennifer like hanging out and even like flirting with Superman, like just kind of like getting him all like flustered and whatnot. But as a couple, God no. Like I think like Jennifer, and again, I'm not trying to slut shame her, but please don't take it like that. But that's who Jennifer is that she likes being the loudest one in the room. She likes being like having all eyes on her. That's being She-Hulk gave her this sense of sexual freedom. I mean, yeah, that's what she's always been about, is sexual freedom and freedom of being a woman. And Clark, while he does, and you could say, well, Lois does the same thing. Yeah, but Lois isn't on the same level as like Jen does. Jen is like Lois up to 11. Like, that's the thing, is like it's Lois up to like over 9,000. Anyway, so I think, like I said, I think they'd be friends, and I think I do think I could see like Clark definitely like going out for drinks with Jen as long as there's like friends around, and I do think he would be flustered if Jen tried to flirt with him, but I don't see Superman and She-Hulk being a thing in no way, shape, or form. So anyway, I'd like to thank Captain Omni for this video request, and you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the idea of Superman and She-Hulk being a couple? Do you guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? And just comment below, let me know. And as always, if you haven't already, hit the link below. Head on over to my Patreon if you would like to send a Patreon request too. Just like I said, hit the link below. And hit the 4th tier, where you can not only check out, send me requests for videos to do here, but also check out exclusive content over on Patreon there. But other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.